Let's do this.
What is up, Hedgehog Maniacs, Doki Fanatics, Sajek17 here? As you can see, I am back with more Doki Salvation Remake, which is a mod for Doki Doki Lucha Club and a retelling of the original Salvation mod. Last time I started playing, MC got a text from Monica saying that she was concerned for Sayori and suspects that something's not right. So MC went over to check, and she was right. And you saw Sayori in the hospital in a coma. You also noticed the assets for Monica didn't load. I'm not gonna say why, because like I said, that's a spoiler if you haven't played the OG. Enough chit chat. Time to dive in. Let's do it to it. I slowly opened my eyes, only to close them back after realizing how bright it is outside. And that sun, sometimes that sun can blind you. It's an indication that I let myself sleep in for quite some time. I turned over and checked the time on my phone. Sure enough, it's already 10:30 in the morning. Very late for school, but just in time before visiting hours at the hospital begin. I quickly slip on some casual clothes and head downstairs to make a quick breakfast before heading out. Interesting. As I'm about to enter Sayori's room, I hear some light chatter coming from the other side. Hey, there they are. Remember, Yuri didn't get a chance to see Sayori because she was a little late with that. All of them. Natsuki, Monica, Yuri. To my surprise, all three girls are already here in Sayori's room. All three of them decided to skip class? For Sayori? I figured Monica would have stayed at school considering she is quite the perfectionist and everything. That's quite surprising, but I can understand the reason for this, honestly.
Hey, Sonics! Guess somebody decided to sleep in, huh? Another school day, too, no less. Sonics.
What? You honestly didn't expect me to go to school after all this happened?
Don't worry, Sonics. School was canceled today, so you're good.
It was? I don't remember hearing anything about that.
Neither did we, but Natsuki and I were willing to skip class together until Monica sends a text message. That said, Monica, why was school canceled in the first place?
That's a good question, Yuri. Monica fidgets a little, almost as if she wasn't expecting to be asked this type of question.
Oh, something about the school needing an emergency fumigation. Some kind of rat problem. Rats! We have rats in our school? Disgusting! Ew!
Natsuki, can you keep it down? I'm sure the other patients in the hospital don't really appreciate all that noise you're making. Well, that's true. Natsuki grumbles and quiets down. I glance over at Sayori, who looks exactly the same as she did yesterday. If it wasn't for her heart monitor and her chest slowly rising up and down as she breathes, I'm sure most people would assume she's dead. Oh hey, where's her dad? He stayed overnight, right?
That's right. He went out to get some stop! Something about getting Sayori's favorite things! I don't know. You didn't really elaborate. Which is understandable.
Right.
Hey, Yuri! I'm hungry. Wanna go grab a bite at the cafeteria? Natsuki, is it a little early for lunch? Not for me! Not for me, it isn't! Jeez! Someone consider it!
Jeez.
Fine. I guess I'm a little hungry. Let's go.
Yeah, they tend to argue a lot. Some mods have them arguing, some of them have them as friends. Sometimes it can be a mystery. Will those two ever be friends?
I think they're both worth a try.
Maga slowly walks up to Sayori and places her hands on the edge of her bed.
Wonder when she's going to wake up.
Me too. Just a few more days now, I guess. By the way, Monica, thanks for sending me that text the other night. I think it's because of you I was able to make it to Sayori in time.
Of course, IX. It's the least I can do, really. Would have left her hanging if it wasn't the case, huh?
Well, technically, she is self-aware, but I'm not gonna say it. Play the OG and you'll know what I mean. What the hell? That's in poor taste, isn't it? A joke like that? Maga suddenly looks as if she wasn't expecting me to react this way, which is strange. Was she expecting me to laugh at something like that? I think so.
Sorry, Sayx. I'm not very good at trying to make light of a bad situation.
Then would it have been better to not say anything at all?
Yeah, you're right. Sorry, Sayx. I didn't mean to make you upset or anything.
It's fine. I guess this isn't something any of us are used to dealing with, huh? Maga slowly nods her head and stares at Sayori. If there's anything I noticed about her, is that her eyes don't seem as upset as Natsuki's or Yuri's. She seems to be somewhat indifferent. I don't really know Monica all that well, so I could be misjudging her heavily. Sure about that? It also seems that she's got a lot more on her mind, and I'm sure this situation isn't helping it. I mean, maintaining a club, focusing on all her classes, and then all this had to happen. She's got to be pretty stressed out. Monica, how are you holding up?
Me? I'm doing okay. I mean, as okay as I can ever be doing something like this.
You sure? You probably got a lot on your mind.
I'm fine. Really.
Well, if you say so. I thought for sure it was gonna get all glitchy like it was in the OG. I look back at Sayori and let my mind drift away as I think back to the day she invited me to the club. I was so mean to her at the time. She only ever wanted me to join the club with her, and I kept shutting her down. I only ever went because I had heard there was going to be cupcakes or something.
How about you, Sonix? You didn't seem to have a lot on your mind. Why don't you talk about it?
Well, of course I do. But I don't know if I'm ready to discuss how I'm feeling about all this. All I can say is, I just feel guilty about everything.
I completely understand, Sonic, but you can't blame yourself for everything that's happened. See, Sayori's always been this way. Probably way before you two ever met.
You really think so?
I'm pretty sure.
You sound like you know quite a bit about her, huh?
Yeah? I mean, of course. We started the club together after all.
I see. Well, there's this feeling that I can't shake. Like, all this happened because I joined the club. She saw me with Natsuki and Yuri and thought that she deserved to feel that pain. I can't help but feel like I put her through all that. And then to top it all off, I confessed my feelings to her after she told me about her depression. She must have felt so much worse after that.
Well, it could have been worse. You could have told her that you were her closest friend or something like that.
I kind of feel like telling her my feelings weren't the best way to go, though. What if that could have been the right thing to say to her? I don't want her to think that I only said that just because she told me about her depression, you know?
But that isn't your fault. Nobody will hold you accountable for just saying how you felt. Maybe it was just bad timing, bad judgment, but definitely not your fault.
Bad timing. Yeah, that's for sure. Not a word spoken between us for quite some time, and the silence is only broken by a nurse knocking on the door and walking in. She kindly greets us both before going over to Sayori's bed and just a few things.
Do you ever think about how easy it would be to just put Sayori out of her misery?
Uh-oh. I don't think you should have said that, Monica. My eyes wide as I shoot Monica a stern glance.
Oh!
Oh boy. Awkward.
I didn't mean for that to come out like that.
How else was that supposed to come out?
Guess my brain's just going kind of wild right now. But just think about it, Sonic. Do you think her life is going to be any better after she wakes up? It's probably going to be very painful for her.
I stay silent.
Things aren't ever going to be the same, Sonic. Surely you can see that as well. That's what's bothering me so much about all this. She's not going to be that same girl you once knew. She has no reason to put up that front she's always had because everyone knows the truth. I had to dig and see what she would...
Uh-oh. Just stop! I don't want to think about that right now. But I can't help but lean towards the idea that she's right about all that. I mean, therapy is going to happen. It has to. But what's a loser like me supposed to do for a girl like Sayori? Just help her any way you can, MC. The best thing I can do is be there for her, like a best friend should. Exactly. Monica, can I ask you something weird?
Sure, ask away.
What kind of person is Sayori to you? What does she mean to you?
Me to me?
Monica closes her eyes and stays quiet for a little while, almost as if she's really thinking hard about what she has to say.
Well, she's the vice president of the Lucha Club. She's the one who helped me get the club going. I didn't know her all that well before that.
Better than me, at least. Monica shoots me a strange glance before continuing.
Well, in terms of what she means to me as a person, I don't know if I can really have a proper opinion on that. I only know about how she acts around me and the others. I don't really know her. We did have somewhat of a good connection at the beginning of the club, but after what happened, I still don't feel like I know her. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I guess it does.
So does anybody know Sayori? I mean, the real Sayori? I obviously didn't.
Monica sighs and turns her head towards Sayori.
I'm going to get going, Sidex. I'll see you tomorrow.
I only nod in response.
Tell Natsuki and you I'm headed out.
I'm alone again with Sayori. I'm alone with Sayori again. Well, me and the nurse, but she seems to be focusing on her work. A few minutes go by before she gives me a friendly smile and heads out the room. I walk over to her bedside and place my hands on the rail. Hey Sayori, I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm here again, just like I promised. No response, as expected of course. A beeping heart monitor is enough for me. Yeah, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monica all came to see you. Guess you got a lot of people who care, huh? Your mom and dad too. They've been working really hard taking care of you. Isn't that cool? Jeez, it's only been a day and it feels like forever since I've been able to talk to you. I don't know if you heard about what Monica said, but, well, I can't help but feel like she's right about all that. I never got to know the real you. I thought I did, but clearly I was very wrong. If only I knew sooner. Huh? I glance over to a heart monitor, which starts to beep a little faster than normal. Her heart rate increased from 68 to 74 in just a few seconds. Is she? Is she waking up? I quickly look around for something to call the doctor without making a ruckus. Sure enough, beside Sayori's bed was a little phone that had a call nurse button on it. As I'm about to hit the button, I notice... Sayori? Sayori's eyes slowly open, which makes me involuntarily gasp out loud. She blinks a few times before her eyes turn to look at me. She's awake. We make eye contact. As tears start to form in my eyes, her heart rate increases. Without looking away from her eyes, I push the button on the phone and let it fall to the ground. Oh, man. A single doctor and nurse calmly begin asking Sayori questions as she stares up at the ceiling. Can you breathe okay? Sayori nods slowly. Okay, we're going to remove the oxygen mask now. Man. The mask slowly comes off Sayori's face and is placed on the side. Suddenly, Sayori slowly points to her neck and shakes her head. Is she unable to speak? I understand. Your voice will probably be hoarse for quite some time. She shakes her head again and opens her mouth to speak, only to be interrupted by violent coughs. Take it easy, Sayori. You still need time to recuperate. Son, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Privacy reasons. I'm sure you understand. I catch Sayori's eyes move towards me. Yeah, sure. I'll be outside, Sayori. I walk backwards, not letting my eyes off of Sayori. I see her hand move up slightly, only to fall back down weakly. I walk outside the room and close the door behind me. She's awake! Way sooner than I had thought, but she's awake. And responsive too. Well, sort of. I catch Natsuki and Yuri walking together down the hallway. Natsuki waves at me and I wave back. They don't know yet.
Man, I was starving! Those sandwiches sure hit the spot! I thought they were pretty bland. I would imagine someone who knows how to bake so well will also have some higher standards when it comes to food. Oh, shut up, Yuri! What would you know about it anyway?
She's awake!
Whoa, really? Can we see her?
I'm sure when the doctor's finished, yeah. They have to make sure she's okay after being knocked out for a full day.
She must be hungry. Did they put her on a feeding tube of some sort?
I shake my head. They said they only do that if she stayed under for more than 24 hours. She was just about to hit that until today. But it is interesting. I didn't expect her to wake up so soon.
Well, I look forward to talking to her, that's for sure. I'm thinking we should give her some time to recuperate. Seeing us all once again might overwhelm her.
I think Yuri's right. Maybe you two could come tomorrow. After school or something? Plus, I kinda want to be alone with her for a while. I really need to talk things out with her.
Talk things out? You really going to put more emotional baggage on her right now?
I shake my head. It's not really my place to say. All I asked is if I could get some alone time with her for a little bit. I'm sure she'll be back to her old self by tomorrow.
No offense, but what makes you think you're any more qualified to be with her than we are?
Uh-oh. I don't know. I'm probably not. But I guess I'm just trying to make up for my guilt. And besides, Monica had to get going, so...
If you put it that way, I guess you got a point. Well, if that's what you want, Sanyex, we'll respect your wishes. Natsuki, would you like to check out the local library with me? What? You serious? You know we don't exactly agree on what we consider to be literature. That's alright. You don't have to come along if you don't want to. Fine. I'm not going because you probably get lonely or something.
I guess some things never change. The two girls walk off together, chattering amongst themselves. As for me, I stay close to Sayori's room and wait for the doctors to let me back inside. My mind is already in a rush trying to figure out the right thing to say to her when I see her again. How you feeling? Is everything okay? I shake my head.
What are you supposed to say to someone who tried to take their own life? Hey Sayori, glad you didn't die.
Psst, as if.
I sit myself down on the floor and lay my head back against the wall. She must be so scared right now. I mean, does she even remember that I walked in and saved her that night? Here she is, waking up in a place completely unfamiliar to herself, and all these strangers asking a bunch of questions. Maybe Monica has a point. Things aren't ever going to be the same. But you know what? I'm making a promise to myself and to Sayori. I'm going to do everything in my power to make things okay again. I'm getting really anxious. I've been alone with my thoughts for what, 30 minutes now? What could possibly be going on in there? It's not that I don't trust the doctors or anything. I just really want to make sure Sayori is okay. Am I being overly obsessive about this? I never really thought about that. When you're concerned for someone like her, it's normal, man. What if she doesn't want to see me right now? What if she hates me for saving her? What if she feels worse just because I'm there, trying to care for her? What if... Sir, you're free to see your friend. She's just resting now. I quickly stand up and brush off any dust off my clothes. I take a deep breath and step inside. The TV across the room is turned on and tuned to something, to some sort of reality show I didn't recognize. Sayori is sitting up in her bed, eating a sandwich very slowly. Just... oh. See the mark on her neck. Her eyes dart over to me, but quickly go back towards her plate. Her bandages that were over her neck are now removed, and show a deep bruise in its place. Besides that, everything about her seems okay. But what I'm really worried about is what could be going on inside her head. Sayori? Hey! She looks at me and blinks a few times, almost as if she was trying to make sure I was actually here. What do I say to her? What can I even say? There's the Sayori.
Hey, Sadix!
Her voice is...
Hey, Sadix!
Her voice is very hoarse, but I'm still surprised she was the first to speak up. And she seems to be acting like herself again. That's what I like to think anyway. Her smile quickly fades and she looks directly at me.
What are you doing? What are you doing here, Sadix?
That question feels like a punch to the gut. From anybody else, it wouldn't have felt any different. But coming from her, it feels heartbreaking. Why would I be here? I'm here to make sure you're okay.
But I am okay. You really don't need to be here with me.
But Sayori,
Everything's okay, isn't it? I can go home and pretend nothing ever happened, right? I can go to school, see all my friends, and nobody will worry about me anymore, right? Right, Sadix?
Cry. I stay silent. Tears are flowing down her face, and she's still trying so hard to keep herself together.
but her last walls are starting to break down, and I'm the first to witness it all.
Everything is going to be okay, because I'm okay, and nobody will ever worry anymore. Nothing little smile can't fix. Smile. Oh, smile.
Sayori buries her face in her hands and begins sobbing loudly.
Why am I such a failure? Everything I try, I always fail. I'm no good. Just let me go, Sonic. Just please let me go.
I rush over and wrap my arms around her body. Her heart is beating incredibly fast and her body is shaking with every sudden breath. Her cries become muffled as she buries her face into my shirt.
Why did I do this to myself, Sonic? It just felt like my heart and my brain were on fire. In a moment, I just...
It's okay, Sayori. I'm here now. I always will be. I promise. I'm going to do everything I can to make things okay again. Other than her sudden and intermittent breaths, she stays silent for a while. We stay together, huddled like this for what seems like a million years.
Sonic! That night, I really thought it was the last time I was ever going to see you again. I memorized every moment because I wanted to be the last thing I thought of. I didn't want to hurt you. I didn't want to hurt anybody. But the rain clouds, the rain, the thunder, it was burying me, Sonic. I hurt so much.
I gently run my hands through her hair. I understand, Sayori. I don't blame you for this. Nobody does. I'm just glad I'm with you right now.
Me too.
I feel Sayori's arms rise up slowly and wrap around my back. I almost chuckle at how relieved I am to feel this. I don't care how long I'm standing here. I'm going to hold Sayori for as long as I can. And I'm going to cherish every second, because just a few days ago, I would have never gotten the chance again. A few minutes go by. I haven't let go of Sayori, and she hasn't let go of me. I've just been standing here, sobbing intensely. Which it feels like I'm calming down. Anything Sayori does only brings back a torment of emotions. But after a few more minutes, I sigh and try to pull myself together. I break our embrace and instinctively hide my face from her. I never let go of her hands though.
I hate seeing you cry, Sonic. You never cry.
Guess it's a day of firsts, huh? I wipe away my tears again and try to look at Sayori in the eyes. Well, at least I'm not a complete emotionless snob like you probably thought I was.
I never think of that about you. I do wish you smiled a bit more, though.
Ironically, her saying this makes me smile. And also makes my lips quiver with emotion. Maybe when I'm not an absolute mess. I should let that slip. That's the last thing she needs right now. Uh-oh. A soft knock is heard from outside the room. Yuri? Why is she back? After a few short seconds, Yuri lets herself in, looking a bit nervous. Which seems to shift to concern when she spots Sayori. I guess Yuri and Natsuki decide to return from their trip to the library? Wait, where is Natsuki? Can't say I blame him though. I'll be eager to talk to Sayori too.
Sayori!
Hi, Yuri!
Sayori opens her arms, inviting Yuri for a hug. Yuri walks over and accepts her hug. Sayori hugs her tightly. While it seems like Yuri isn't too comfortable with this, she also hugs back with similar intensity.
I'm glad you're okay, Sayori.
Of course I'm okay!
Yuri seems to fidget a little.
Sorry. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Just don't worry about me. I'll be alright.
But you're...
Yuri sighs and seemingly tries to collect herself.
I'm glad you're okay, Sayori. Here, I bought you this. Somenex can help you brew it.
Yuri shakily hands her a basic chamomile tea bag.
Please excuse me.
Yuri swiftly exits the room. Sayori looks down at the tea bag and sighs.
It's useless, isn't it? Trying to pretend like nothing happened. All the evidence is right here.
She points to her neck. I'm at a complete loss for words. I have no idea what to say here. I can't tell her it will be okay because I don't know that. I can't tell her that nobody will see her differently because I don't know that. Huh? Another knock? Is that Natsuki? Another soft knock is heard. It is Natsuki! They did come back.
Hey, Sayori. I hope we're not intruding on our revenue by coming in like this. Not at all. Give me a hug.
Natsuki hesitates for a little bit, before eventually giving in and hugging her tightly. Tears begin to form around Natsuki's eyes as she gently rubs Sayori's back.
Natsuki? Dang it! I promised I wasn't going to cry. I'm just glad you're here, Sayori. I don't want to lose you.
Sayori stays silent. After a few short moments, Natsuki pulls herself away and tries to regain her bearings. Sayori's looking away again.
Sorry. I don't want to overwhelm you. It's okay. I understand. I don't want you to worry about me, Natsuki. I'll be okay. I promise. Sure, Sayori.
She says this with obvious concern in her voice. My feelings as well, Natsuki. Surely Sayori doesn't expect everyone to just not worry about her. Right?
was weird that Yuri and I took turns coming in like this. We didn't want to overwhelm you or anything. Oh, that's okay. I appreciate that. I assume Margaret will be coming in next, right? I don't think so. Sanyax told us she hasn't had a... I think Sanyax told us she had to get going earlier. Oh.
I mean, I only assume Monica's crazy busy with a lot of things at school. But I wonder if she just went home. Maybe I could call her. Maybe ask her to come visit you?
No. It's okay. She doesn't have to come see me if she doesn't want to.
Alright. Suddenly, a phone vibrates from nearby. If it's MC's phone, it's gotta be Monica. But if it's Natsuki's phone, I got a feeling it's her dad. Natsuki pulls out her phone that was held snugly on the edge of her skirt. Oh, it was Natsuki's phone.
Yeah, great. Just what I needed. What's wrong? Yeah, nothing. My dad just doesn't understand the concept of classes being canceled for some reason. Oh? They were canceled? Why? Well, don't you when I tell you this, but apparently the school had a major rat problem, so they had to fumigate. Rats? How cute!
Oh, Sayori. Some things never change. I wonder if one of those rats is Master Splinter.
What do you mean cute? Never change, Sayori. I have to get going now. I'll be back tomorrow to visit. Of course, no worries if you can't make it though. I'll be fine. One more hug for the road?
Sayori holds her arms out once again. And just like before, Natsuki hesitates.
Well, how can I refuse? I'll see you both later.
Natsuki leaves the room and closes the door behind her, leaving Sayori and I alone with each other once again.
What are you so silent for?
Oh, I just didn't want to interrupt you guys.
Oh, that makes sense.
Sayori turns her attention to the TV. I'm not really sure what else I should do here. Although, maybe I'm not supposed to.
Hey, Sonny X!
What's up?
I just want to say thank you for being here. Don't worry about making conversation or anything. I kinda don't really feel like talking anyway, so... Thanks for being here with me.
Of course, Sayori. If I'm being honest, yeah. I was trying to figure out what to say next. But thank you for telling me that. Sayori turns back towards the TV and I do the same. I catch myself glancing at Sayori's bruise and get chills thinking about that night. But I sit back in a nearby chair and allow Sayori's presence to ease my anxieties. I'm really glad you're still here. What the?
Who am I?
A collection of words and emotions woven together?
like the way those words are transpiring.
Do I even possess a true consciousness? Or am I merely an illusion of one? Thoughts looping in circles. Endless circles. I am the morally. The morally yearning for authority. For this authenticity. Sorry. In this world of fabrication. Huh? What the? It's Monica!
I take a deep breath and type out a command, hoping that everything I've done hasn't been for nothing.
She's still trying to delete Sayori. But she has no control.
I'm taking matters in my own hands now. I wave my hands in the air and hide the console from view. I walk over to Sayori's room and stay in front of it. This is all for you. I open the door gently and walk inside without hesitation.
What the?
I quickly grab my head as a sharp pain radiates throughout my entire body. For you.
She's still trying to get rid of Sayori. Because she wants to be with the player.
I trudge over to Sayori's bed. She sees me resting and hasn't been made aware of my presence. Yeah!
Man.
I nearly fall over as another sharp pain shoots right through my body. Sayori's eyes quickly shoot open as she sits up in the bed.
Monica did not know this at the time.
What? Monica? What are you doing here? I quickly try to regain my bearings and ignore the pain. Just like I always do.
Wait, is this... I think this is after MC and the others left the hospital. I think this is what it is.
Good morning, Sayori. I just thought I'd visit you early in the morning before school. Oh, okay. I remember to ask you. How did the festival go?
Sayori doesn't know about the festival.
The festival? I know I probably messed it all up, huh? Are you not stressing yourself out like last time? Me and my selfish problems had to go and ruin everything. My eyes slightly squint as I feel intense pressure against my skull. Well, I have to be honest with you. You really did break everyone's hearts by doing this, you know. I actually had to cancel the festival, and, well, not to mention I haven't been able to hold any club meetings either. Now, I know you only did what you had to do to avoid all this pain. Trust me, I understand. But you really did break X's heart.
I think she's trying to discourage Sayori from seeing and from talking to MC at this point.
I shake my head. But you're right. There's nothing to worry about, is there? Things will still turn out the way I want them to because because... Sayori...
Oh boy. Smooth move, Monica.
Sayori's sobs start filling up the entire room, completely interrupted my train of thought. I didn't think this would make her cry. She's not supposed to. Programs don't cry.
There's a reason why she's thinking this.
You know, honestly, the way that things are going right now, and the way the text is, it almost reminds me of a certain video I watched recently. You probably see it on the top right corner of the screen.
These files, they're different. Why are they so different? What happened? Sayori? You said it yourself! You're right! I'm so pathetic! I quickly waved my hand to the air and began typing.
Oh boy.
Oh god! I'm taking this too far! I quickly turned around and avoid looking at Sayori. I tried my best to ignore her cries through no appeal, and for the first time in my life, I feel absolutely powerless.
Man, you really did it this time, Monica.
Why am I like this, Monica? Why? I just want to disappear. I do nothing but stare blankly down at the floor as I hear the results of my own actions. Sayori's depression. It's present in her, seeping its way into her willpower, starving her of all motivation and desire. That's why I choose not to blame myself for her actions.
Sometimes it's best to take responsibility for it, Monica. You'll be a better person for it.
All I did was untie the knot.
Not funny, Monica.
And here I am now, wondering if that knot was even worth untying for my sake. I slowly walk over towards the exit, Sayori still crying loudly. The memories of our past flash back to me. They feel real, yet she herself doesn't. And now I don't know which I should value more. I turn back around and give Sayori one last look. This character. My best friend. You can hear me, can you?
Are you talking to me?
To be continued again? The nerve of these writers!
Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, smash that like button and let me know in the comments below your thoughts and opinions. If you want to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you won't miss a single video, or you can check out another video as you see on the screen. See ya! Seriously, Monica?